Hey guys, Shrewsbury Garage here, back with another video. Pretty early wake up this morning. Me and my dad are heading down to Salisbury, Adelaide to go pick up a new project car of mine. You guys will see in a second what I picked up, but yeah, I'm very happy with this purchase. After a bit of fluffing around, we eventually got there, but here it is here. New Subaru Impreza RS. So it's not the GX like the old one, it's an RS. So a couple other little things that come with it, but other than that, bodywork was really good and really clean actually, despite the condition and kind of environment that it was in. But yeah, on our way back here, on this 4 hour drive up, 4 hour drive back, so big chunk out of the day. But I'll see in the rest of the video. I got most of the work done anyway. But yeah, I'll let the rest of the video talk for itself, guys. Thank you. Hey guys, Shrewsbury Garage here, back with another video. Today, Subaru Impreza RS 2.5 litre. This basically means this comes with a 2.5 litre EJ25 engine, which is basically the performance engine of Subaru. So, you find these engines in performance builds like the turbo builds, just fully built engines, this and that. Again, I don't know too much about Subaru engines just because I've just gotten into it, because how can you miss up on this opportunity here? If you guys did remember, I have my old Subaru GX in the back there. I will show you guys in a second. But at the moment, to be talking about this car at the moment and why I bought it. The reason I bought it is because I love cars. It's always been as I've said before, it's always a dream of mine to own these beautiful Japanese cars. You know, again, American V8 is always good, but I will take a Japanese ricer any day of the week and fix it up and turn it into a bloody machine. Um, I don't know what it is. I just love these cars. Not much to it. This car here, as you can see, beautiful interior, unlike the last one. Bit of paint work that needs to be done again, but that's whatever. Little bit of, looks like bloody case hardened from CSGO, but it's better. Interior is fine. Maybe need a new wheel cover just because it is pretty gross. As we can see here, the old wheel was punctured by whatever happened in the front left there. But again, spare car, spare parts, nothing I can't fix at all. It's like doesn't feel very real just because of the price I got it at. It's just, yeah, it's one of those things that just kind of makes you feel how lucky you are with all these type of things, these type of finds. Got the really nice spoiler here. It's fine. Can't have anything nice, but it's whatever. Yeah, it's the 2.5 liter exhaust there. I don't know if it's a sport, if it's probably the same as the old one, just got that nice little exhaust tip on there. Does look very nice, I will not lie. I might try and see if I could remove that internal bit and see if it will look any better, but probably won't. Here we have the boot here. Again, clean, as we saw before. There was tears here, there was a missing speaker cover, blah, 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 blah. Floor mats are fine. We got the plastic trim here from the front, which we will put in, so then before we put on the bumper and the rear and the new wheel and stuff. We have the old wheel that has a pretty bad puncture in it. Pretty bad. Old parts that were from the old bumper before it got absolutely obliterated. Yeah, its body work is very, very clean. This sticker, whatever. Get rid of that, but is this something here? Kind of falling off a bit. Bit of silicone, that'd be fine. Yeah, dents here. Pretty big dent there. This fender seems to be pretty fine, to be honest. This looks very good. Oh, not in the shadow, it doesn't. Another big dent here, which I can fix myself. If not, spare car, spare parts, you know the rules.
You know the rules with
roof racks will need to go immediately, because as much as they don't look bad, it just doesn't look good. Again, case hardened through here again because CSGO, $20,000 AK skin, it's all good. Anyway, this didn't open. All right, There you go. Back to that. Reopen this. Bit rough. Jesus. Ugh. Very heavy bonnet there. Anyway, here's the EJ25. Battery seems to be fine. A lot of the engine seems to be fine. It's cobwebs. Everything I can just kind of brush off, wash off everything. But yeah, this is a very, very nice engine bay, especially for a car that has been probably sitting for a while due to the owner not being able to fix it. But that's whatever. I'm now the owner that can fix it. That bonnet is very, very heavy. Anyway, let's bring you guys to the other car. Here we are, back with this absolute unit of a car. So bumper, I will need to grab off this car, and I will also oh my god, I will also need to fix up, probably sand back to the original color. Because if you look here, guys, it's actually an original red color. So this car either used to had an undercoat of red, or its original color was already red. Ignore that voice crack. We've got a little bit of crow's feet here, which is we can fix that, as I said. Fogged headlights, we didn't even need that one. We need this one, but this all has just bugs and bugger all on it, which we can just clean off. As well as anything, remove the fog from it as well. This fender's buggered. Bugger. I was gonna use this door, but it has a dent in the exact same spot, which is not very good. That gear shifter I will need to grab because I do like that gear shifter a lot. Maybe that's stereo. I'm not too sure. Nothing in this car. It stinks. That steering wheel cover I will need to grab soon, probably now. But it is disgusting in there. I really do not like the look of this car. These door trims, or these door bits here, I will take these off, and I will need those because these are in pretty good condition. Other than like the other one, sun damage on the roof. The other one does have it, but it's not as major as this one, which is very good to hear. Nothing I need from the engines because, as I said, 400,000 Ks on it. No need for it. But yeah, maybe the wheels, because I do like the look of the wheels a lot. The wheels do look very nice. Very, very little tread damage on them, which is very good to hear. And they are 17s, I think. Maybe 16s. I'm not too sure. All right, guys. Back to this beast. Hey, guys. Forgot to record the front test being taken on. It was a bit of a pain in my ass. So I was kind of frustrated to not to record. So I ended up just kind of going with it and just started taking it. I had to rip this front headlight off. I had to take off my dad took off the subframe. And some of the other plastic bits had to be ripped off because they were all smashed and broken and whatever. I'll quickly show, I'll put down the flash. But yeah, if you look here, you can't really see it anymore, but there's like a couple little bit of a bent bit of frame here. Doesn't really matter. The subframe then that sits in the front here, all bent. All this was bent here. I had to like actually lift it up and then rip out the headlight just because how kind of mangled it was, sort of thing. Bit of this plastic's kind of a bit dodgy, but that looked good when it has the new bumper back on. But yeah, all the subframe bolts and everything, they're really, really hard. I was actually surprised how hard these these ones, I can't remember the bloody name, I don't know why, but those are really hard to get off. Whether it being over torque or just they have to be that kind of torque size, but it was pretty brutal. But yeah, this is what I've done so far. Hey guys, Shrewsbury Garage here. It's the next day. Back with the Subaru here. As you can tell, subframe, front bumper, tail light's gone, as we already did. I didn't record it because, again, as I said, I was too frustrated to do it. So that's on my half. But yeah, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to take out a tail light, bumper, and subframe on the other Subaru. So that'll be in today's video. So let's go set up right now. All right, back with this thing. So I'm gonna be taking off the bumper, the subframe that's behind it, and the left tail light. So let's crack into it and let's get the tools that we need. either one of these or just a regular ratchet. I use it just because why not? Um, if you don't already have one of these, grab a ratchet, an impact socket. So I will tell you guys the socket sizes you need, but I think this is all you really need. Now, it may just look like a normal drill, but it's an impact drill. So you can see it's got a lot more torque on it. Easier for getting off those like heavier bolts. And last thing, either a picker or some type of little prong that you can get the bumper, what do you even call them? Little bumper pocket thing. I don't even know what you would call them, but something to just. So, first of all, go ahead and pop your bonnet. After you've done that, you're going to go ahead and grab your little prong thing that I had before. Ooh, spawned out of nowhere. Anyway, so you're going to want to prong these out like that. Ignore that crack noise. Um, these are just to kind of take these little bits out. This is for the grill. So you're going to take off the grill first to then get access to the bumpers, the bumper bolt, and these things. So do this one-handed. I think these should all just pop out like that. Try and keep them. But if you're just doing what I'm doing, which is just using a scrap car, you don't really have to keep them. All right. After you've done that, the bumper should just be able to pop out. All right, you're going to press down on these little bits here. Just pops it out like that. Yep. And there should be two little bits that they're connected to in there and then there. And then it just pops out like that. So there you go. There's your grill off now. So now we're going to move to this. So this is all connected. Well, some of them are connected. This one isn't. This one is. This one's all mangled. But yeah, but there should be these all grow across here. The all five of them. Just go ahead and pluck all those out. All five are out. This should be somewhat loose. Good. Good as. All right. So what's next? Headlight. Got to take the headlight out. So there's one 10 mil here, one 10 mil here, and then all the connections that are here. And there's one little cheeky one just in here, which you're going to take out, which connects to the tail of the headlight. So let's do all that. So go ahead and grab your electric ratchet or just a handheld one. Yeah, take one off. Should be one little one in here. You might need to cut down the size just so you can get in here, but I'm gonna try my best and just not have to do that. All right, after a lot of tugging, I eventually got it out, but those are the three bits that actually connect to the tail light there. Well, that should be at least. Yep, that seems to be pretty free. All right, so what's next is just unclipping all these little electronics back here. Should be about a couple of, well, maybe three. All right, now that we can see, tail light is, not front headlight is now loose. So the only way to get it out is by kind of wrestling with it. I've got gloves on because I don't like dirty hands. I'm kind of sick of it now. But I was tugging at the wrong thing. So do not tug at these because these are your bulbs. So do not tug at that. Tug at the source where it connects to, which is these two bits and these two bits here. Yeah, so now the power light is free and I'm going to need this so I can clean it up and use it. So just chuck it down here just to be safe. All right, now this gives us a bit more room to our bumper here. So let's see what's stopping it. So I have found the problem. The problem is in here. There is a little 10 mil bolt that or 10 mil nut that's just there, which you're gonna need to take out in order to get off this bumper. So, all right. So it's not a 10 mil. So you're gonna need a maybe 12 mil spanner to get that off. So I'll go grab that. So I officially have a new enemy. This cunt here. I think my blood's still on it. So basically what's happened, right, is there's a cable tie underneath the bumper, something like this, right? And I've gone and put it under there. I've gone and pulled it down like this instead of getting pliers like a normal person should. So I've gone and done that and went bang. And then the thing has literally just spun out of my hand and it's gone and hit me here on the very tip nose there. Yeah, I will smash this if I continue working. So I'm going to just let you guys watch me. I'm not saying a single word anymore because it's just embarrassing, honestly. All right, one blood nose later, and the front bumper is off with both fog lights attached. Um, Luckily, I didn't have to do what I had to do on the other side, which is always good. Go on ahead and put this fog light bit back in. There we go, done. So this is the bumper that's going to go on the new car. I will eventually sand this down and rework the whole thing again. All right, I'm all blood. Subframe impact drill. After all, oh, finally. All right, bumpers off. Subframe next. Tools you need. Same thing as last time. Ratchet or electric ratchet. 10mm socket and a 10mm spanner. So bolt at the but you'll see where it connects, but it's at the bottom just here. So and on both sides as well. So I'll start with that first. Oh yeah. Next is your 14mm bolt here and here on the opposite side. They should be above the ones you just bolted off. That comes off just like that. Oh yeah. All right. What's next? There should be a bolt through this first hole here and this first hole here. There should be 14 mils. So you should be able to just put your thing down it, take it off just like that without losing your socket. And it should pop out just like that. To the other side. All right, so this is the last one here. There should be in the little pockets here underneath your middle bit here, actually underneath the first hole. Make sure to say all your nuts and bolts, please. Subframe off. So, ah, ow. It's all right. Subframe off. So let's go back to the other one and we'll put this on along with the front bumper. All right, back to it. We've got the subframe here, bumper just behind me. Let's bolt all this. Let's bolt all this on. Take off these All right, so I've got the subframe back on. Go ahead and just I'll put in these two kind of pre bolts here, just to keep everything nice and steady. So make sure it's on the do up, not the undo. Go and bolt this in. Make sure they are really tight as well, because it is your subframe. You do not want this falling off at all, or being even loose. Go ahead and give it a couple extra do up. All right. Now, moving on to the middle piece here, the two middle bolts, nuts, I mean. So let's go ahead and find where they need to go. Oh, yep, they're on there, nice and well. Double check if they're on there again. Yep. All right. That's one. Never do what I just did. I'm only doing it because I know that it was on there, but never ever try and drill something on without pre-doing it up, because that's how you strip bolts. That's how you fuck up nuts, and that's how you fuck up your build, whatever you're doing. Especially anything engine um related. What you can do, take off your extension, take off your thing, put it on like that, and put it in like that, and then just do it up like that, kind of wherever. Good enough. Okay, man. Keeps coming off. Do the last one. Just under that first hole again. My posture's bad and all that. Why was that not going on? Hey? Hey, Tyler? Why isn't it going on, mate? There we go. Subframe on. Oh, bloody hell. My knees are buggered. All right. Got my bucket of bolts. I've got my nice tail light. I need to pop the bonnet. Hey guys, sorry I couldn't record my voice in this one. I had my mate that came over, so I wasn't able to record. But all you can see is I'm just putting the front back on in the grill. That's about it. Thanks, guys. Alright, front end is done. Not really, but I have to take it off anyway, and I'll do a video on repainting it, sending it back, whatever. Anything you want to say, Aiden? Yeah, what he said. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. That was the Subaru RS adventure. There's still heaps of more episodes to come on it. But just for now, this is what the stage I'm up to. Thanks, guys.